guys, we have received word from Lucasfilm that the title of Star Wars Episode 7 is Star Wars The Force Awakens. The news was revealed today on StarWars.com, and if rumors are to be believed, we'll get our first teaser trailer soon. The anticipation is strong with this one. The PlayStation 4 just beat a new record as the fastest-selling console of all time in Australia. According to NPD Group Australia, since launch, the PlayStation 4 has accounted for 44% of the total value of the country's console hardware category, meaning console sales have doubled in Australia since the launch of new-gen hardware. But while the Australian Xbox One launch was the most successful console debut in the country's history, the PS4 still did better in the long run and currently stands at 12.3 million total lifetime sales worldwide. That's a lot of consoles. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is coming to the 3DS in spring 2015. The news arrived via the latest Nintendo Direct along with a slew of other announcements. The upcoming Mario Kart 8 DLC now has a release date, November 13th, and will come packing 8 new tracks while adding amiibo support. The second pack will arrive May 2015 for $8 or as a bundle with the November DLC for $12. Also, Duck Hunt, the NES Classic, got announced for Wii Virtual Console and will make use of the Wii Remote instead of the Zapper light gun. Remember that thing, guys? Oh, the memories. Moving along, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is coming out in February 2015 and will support 4-player co-op and gameplay. And finally, codenamed Steam, the real-time strategy game from the makers of Fire Emblem, will be hitting the 3DS in the spring of next year. So that's all your Nintendo news. How about some Mass Effect announcements? Tomorrow, BioWare will hold its annual Mass Effect-themed and 7-day event where fans can watch a roundtable live stream with the developers, share stories, and ask questions about past and future games. Hopefully this means we'll hear news on the 4th Mass Effect game, but either way, with last year's sweet giveaways and behind-the-scenes look, it should still be a fun time. Will you be tuning in to the N7-day live stream? Let me know in the comments below. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is still months away, but CD Projekt Red has already announced its 16 DLC packs and that they will be absolutely free. Along with this news, Marcin Nowinski, the CEO of the company, adds, "As gamers, we nowadays have to hold on tight to our wallets, as surprisingly, right after release, lots of tiny pieces of tempting content materialize with a steep price tag attached. As CD Projekt Red, we strongly believe this is not the way it should work." He goes on to say that the content isn't attached to any prerequisites. If you own the game, the DLC is yours. It's their way of saying thank you. Well, thank you kindly, CD. Still want more? There just isn't enough time today to cover all the stories we'd like, but fortunately for you, IGN News has you covered. 343 Industries has announced the Halo Championship Series, an official eSports league for competitive Halo players. The league, which will initially focus on Halo 2 Anniversary, is the joint effort of 343 Industries, Twitch, and ESL. Marvel has finally revealed what their various summer 2015 teasers have been teasing for the past several weeks. It turns out that all these mystery projects are connected, and they're all tied to next year's big Secret Wars event, Battleworld. And Ubisoft detailed its first DLC called the Extreme Car Pack for the crew today. The DLC is planned for January 15th, followed by a Speed Car Pack in February, Vintage in March, and Raid in April. If you want to see more info for today's headlines, check out the IGN News channel for all your latest video game, movie, and tech news. And that's your fix for Thursday, November 6th. I'm Naomi Kyle, and be sure to get your fix anytime online at IGN.